Hello and welcome to the QA Underground. In today's video, we'll be talking about how to set up Selenium using JavaScript and Node.js. The first thing we'll need to do is to install some tools that we'll be using to set up Selenium. Those tools include Node.js, Visual Studio Code, and Selenium WebDriver. To install the latest version of Node.js, go to nodejs.org and install the latest LTS version. To install the latest version of Visual Studio Code, go to code.visualstudio.com and install the latest version. Now that we have all the tools that we need installed, we can begin by creating a folder called Selenium Example. We can then open the Selenium Example folder inside of Visual Studio Code. With the project folder open, we can now run npm init to initialize our package.json file. We can now create our test.js file. This is where our Selenium test will be created. With our test file created, we can now install Selenium WebDriver. And if you view the package.json, you will now see Selenium WebDriver within the dependencies section. And finally, before we get started, we need to install Chrome driver. We can now begin writing our test. The first thing we need to do is create our const. This will include the builder, by, key, and util, and will require the Selenium WebDriver. The next thing we need to do is require our Chrome driver module. Now we need to create our async function and name it example. Within our async function, we now need to create our driver. So to do so, we will do driver equals await new builder, which will create our browser, for browser, Chrome. Now that our driver instance is created, we need to tell the driver to do something. To do so, we will pass await driver.get and pass the URL of the web page we are seeking. Now that we are on the desired web page, we need to tell the driver to interact with the elements of the page. To do so, we will pass await driver.findElement by name, pass the name of the element, and send keys to that element. In this case, passing Selenium and the return key. We will then call our example function. And with that, we can now save our file, and then within the terminal run node test to run our Selenium test. Congratulations, you've now created your first Selenium test using Node.js. In the next video, we'll be diving deeper into the Selenium tool set and how we can use it with Node.js. If you'd like to stay up to date with QA Underground, please like and subscribe as we post testing-related content weekly. Thanks for watching.